What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to NieR Automata, this time with version 1.1a part 2 episode 3, I believe. It might be episode 4. I don't really know. Looking forward to today though. We ended up getting introduced to an infection that killed. I thought the scenes with the people getting infected was really awesome last week. We saw that it was like these two girls, and I think there was like a male voice behind it, but again, quite a mystery, as with lots of things in this series. But again, looking forward to seeing what we've got today. Do let me know what you guys think about this episode though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. And let's get right into it. We did also get to see that the kind of commander of everyone, she doesn't really seem in the know either about what's actually going on with humanity and such. There isn't any humans. Confirmed. So we're just fighting for nothing. So who actually are they? Just other androids? You know what's funny though, because humanity does almost kind of live on in these androids from the emotions and such we've seen from them, and even in the robots in a way as well. I think that might be what's in like invading the robots. Warrior number 2 type E. So yeah, I'm thinking like when they've got like yellow eyes and red eyes, but when their eyes turn like green, I think it is with the robots. Maybe that's when they've been like affected by humanity almost. Inquisitive types. They kind of fuck themselves over creating the 9S. What is... But again, is it not right to question that? Like the meaning of this? Like... Yeah, now it's actually been confirmed. I'm not sure if it was confirmed up to this point. I think we can guess. Again, considering we haven't seen a fucking damn human this whole time. I think we could pretty simply guess that there was no humanity. And I think maybe they did mention it earlier on. Again, like what is the ends to this then? Like, what is the objective of this humanity council? Is it just to give these androids purpose? Is that it? The purpose is to give purpose? Like I said, I feel like the androids and robots are actually becoming quite human themselves. We don't really know too much about the old kind of models and such. But I think we can gather that quite a bit from the newborns we've been spending a lot of time with. Flashback there. Hey, let's go. I love that he's like nodding along with the music. So a little bit of him last week, didn't we? I forget his name, or her. I think it might have been her actually. Again, it's a robot. Who really cares? Well, that's the thing. Who cares? But it's actually like that's the thing, isn't it? Nowadays, it makes me kind of immune to stuff like that. I couldn't really give a crap. But it's actually a much bigger deal with this robot than it is to, well, again, not downplaying any human, but actually a massive advance for these robots actually becoming like he, hers. Funnily enough, he's and hers, and having like gender roles and just roles in general. Differentiating between each other. I found that quite fascinating in the first season. Whereas again, in real life, I really couldn't care less. People can do whatever they want. That makes such a big fuss of it. in a negative or positive light, in my opinion. Just let people get on with what they want to do. And on the point I make like almost every week about the game, I'm not sure if I will buy the game again. To be honest with you, I think this anime is really good story in itself. I'm not sure if it's like the full story. If it isn't, then I think it's very much worth playing the game. But I get the story through the anime, which is like what I'm there for. I think it's been really well done so far. So, as a new viewer. Nice dodge. Here are those fucking balls again. I hate those balls. The causer of much pain, those balls are. So it's actually flying, it's not just dropping. I think this is 2B or 2E as we know her now. Because of the swords. But I could be wrong about that. I think they did show us, but I just didn't pay great attention. Yes. They kind of look like crosses for a second there. I was like, flying crosses? So yeah, what's this about? Ah, shit, they're doing that again. This is, I mean, it worked very well the first time. Why wouldn't they do that again? Like I said last week, the voice effects on these sounds horrible in a good way. Oh fuck. That's quite funny as well. The fact that they can actually transmit viruses like humans can. Through like saliva and stuff. Not sure if that's what happened there, but it's yeah, quite poetic perhaps. Damn. Oh, she's hacked as well, so. Okay. It's just you two versus everybody. Oh, these kind of look like the Killzone soldiers. I never played many of the Killzone games. Especially not online. Didn't really have online when I had Killzone. I think it was Killzone. I think it might have been the original Killzone, I forget. I just played by myself. And there was like a single player online, kind of, it wasn't online, but what was meant to be like online kind of mode. I forget, it's been a long time. A long time. I have quite vivid memories of playing that as a kid. These designs are quite similar. Lots of fan service. Yeah, overheating for sure. Quite incredible, isn't it? She's taken down this many units. Oh. Sorry as well, by the way, it's absolutely swelteringly hot. Probably very sweaty right now. Server side. Well, we did see a little butterfly at their base, didn't we? Taken over at least one of the I don't know what to call them. Secretaries, I guess. Holy shit, yeah. This is just fucked. God damn. These fucking... I didn't know how handy these would be when I did play the game, but I ended up using those things a lot. Those little shooters. Odd. So is there moments in the game you just like have to die? I guess so. We've seen it in the past, haven't we? Black box. Very nice. We touch tips. We touch black tips. And it looks like we well, is there a command anymore? Is the question. Looks like that was successful, which is good, but yeah, what kind of shit went down here then? Okay, there's nobody here. Do you reckon this like final assault was actually like made for them to lose? Get rid of all the androids? I don't know. There's so many possibilities. And the commander is the only one here. Interesting. Again, she doesn't even have really many answers, so Not too handy. What happened? The ones up here as well, I do stand to believe. Elation that we're getting hacked and losing. Ah, okay. Do you reckon it was the initial hack again to start this battle then, as well? And here's the girl we saw get hacked last week. Oh fuck. On the fucking ceiling, creepy bastards. I don't think they're gonna be like too powerful, are they? Again, these are just like secretary units, right? Because it's fun. Or get sucked. They got dead spaced right there. Good question. I mean, we can understand why 9S wasn't, but why is 2B/2E not infected? Ah, okay. Oh shit, here she is. It's quite horrible because she was actually shown to be really quite nice and she had like nice dreams and she liked scenery and such, this 6-0. Remember quite a few nice moments from her. And now this is just horrible. Holy shit. 6-0! No. Again. Underrated one right there. We didn't see all that much of her, but what we did see again, I really liked. She was a good operator. Again, she had dreams of beautiful backgrounds and such. Again, I love the effects of the voice. Oh, fuck's sake. The last two. I think there is a sequel to this game as well, isn't there? Replicant, I think it's called, or something like that. Again, when I think Replicant, I very much think Blade Runner, so maybe it's like an even more advanced android. I don't know. I was gonna say, well, it's not like we got long left, but episode went by very quickly. I am just gonna have to pause and mute the OST because OSTs like this do get me copyright big time. So apologies, guys. Probably already been copyrighted for the one at the start of the episode, but oh well. Wow, again, this is quite the start of the season has been quite insane, hasn't it? In terms of developments, like Jesus. Now there's just, we were talking about the extinction of humanity. Now it's almost like the androids are going extinct. Is that just what this is? Just a never-ending cycle of some species going extinct? So I'm also imagining there won't be any chances at kind of using the black boxes again and reincarnating of sorts and stuff. Well, this woman seems fine as well, doesn't she? Oh, well, she hasn't been seeking up, of course. So maybe not the last two androids, but we're definitely the last two. You're her soldiers, aren't we? No I in T. Okay. I do kind of feel a bit weird that we have a credit sequence now and the ending as well. That's an interesting choice, isn't it? But yeah, hell of an episode. Fucking hell. 6-0. Was she a big part of the games as well? I imagine she was. I imagine she was helping the player a lot and such, perhaps. Again, we saw some nice scenes with her throughout the first season, didn't we? Not many, but what we were shown, again, it was big. Big for what you'd think an android would kind of think about and stuff. Wow. Wow. Struggling to think like what the plan is now. Like we're not going to be getting any orders anymore. Like orders are just a thing of the past. What do these androids do without orders now? Obviously 9S is kind of naturally inquisitive, so I think we can gather what he would we can gather what his direction might be in. But like, how does 2B function now? Or 2E? Like, I'm just going to keep calling her 2B. Interesting stuff, isn't it? And yeah, what we got at the end here. Way too quick for me to read that. Careful of lockers. You know what these endings remind me of a little bit? They remind me a little bit of like the Silent Hill kind of alien endings. Ah, it's 3B. Oh no. We'll take it over. You end up roaming the what? 3B was quite cute there actually. But yeah, that's quite funny actually, honestly. I've played a few of the well, the last game I played was, I think it was Resident Evil Village, that had these like hiding spaces in House Beneviento. And it's just like, oh, how obvious is the the 2 spots you can hide in, like under a bed and in a closet. Like, there's no other places to be hiding in these rooms, and yeah, a lot of horror games kind of suffer a little bit from that. Again, it doesn't really affect anything, but it's just like when you do think of it logically, it's like, oh yeah, this whole room is quite wide open and seen, except for this one closet. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, really good episode. Yeah, again today, like this season's just been moving at kind of light speed pace. Like, holy crap. We've had this whole mission. That's gonna be the final mission, which I think again was probably a hacked message. Just to the way the battle went, I think it definitely was like a hacked message, considering the robots have had the upper hand this whole time. I think this was again initially kind of planned from this hacker. So yeah, gone very well for whoever this hacker is, this robot hacker, which gets enjoyment out of this. And again, it's just very interesting, isn't it? People like Adam Eve, the robot we see in the open. Again, I forget the name, but you guys know the one, the really wholesome one that kind of looks after that village. Yeah, it's just very interesting and brings up even more questions about like what's going to be happening in the future now. What's our objectives now? Are we still working for humanity, even though we have probably no contact with them or anything? Humanity as well, by the way, which again was confirmed if it wasn't confirmed before. Again, I always had the feeling, but confirmed that there is no humanity. It's just yeah, just a hell of a lot to take in already this season, isn't it? But I've been loving it so far. Do let me know what you guys thought of this episode though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. I'll be back next week with episode 4, I think it is. So I'll see you then. Have a good rest of your day, guys.